Idag så träffar vi Oksana Huz Blanc som är fackligt aktiv från Ukraina som har flytt på grund av Rysslands invasionskrig mot Ukraina och nu finns i Sverige men fortsätter sitt fackliga arbete härifrån. Innan Oksana blev fackligt engagerad så jobbade hon som kommunanställd i en kommun i Ukraina och sen startade hon ett ungdomsnätverk som nu är väldigt viktigt för att snabbt få ut hjälp och stöd till fackligt engagerade i Ukraina under kriget. Hi Oksana and very welcome to Vision. You are a trade union leader who has fled from Ukraine with your child. And first of all, of course, I would like to express that we all condemn Russia's terrible war of aggression against Ukraine and express our support and solidarity with you and all of our Ukrainian trade unions colleagues. But would you please start by telling us how was it to be a trade unionist in Ukraine before the invasion and how is the situation now?
Yeah, thank you for greetings. Yeah, of course, what's happened now with invasion from Russia, we even couldn't maybe imagine this couple years or months ago, and even then we heard some news about that it's possible can be, we still couldn't imagine that it will be true. And now we have like more than 1 month. And of course it is a very horrible situation, both I think for our country and especially for a trade union. Yeah. So because before war start, we are planning a lot, and we planning of course like a lot of our unions activities, because we have a lot of organizing work. We are doing a lot of stuff for protect labor rights of our members, including work with legislation in Ukraine, because we had some challenges with that also, and we even organized some demonstration and meetings and protests with workers against some labor legislation, because we thought that it's not good for our members and for their labor rights. Of course, we also focus on the informational work. For example, we would like to open YouTube channel, or we would like to be more active on social media, and we would like to implement big e-learning project, because pandemic also changed our plans a little bit. We continue to educate, we think about educate our members and organize more courses for them, not only about trade union work, but also include, for example, climate change or gender equality, or something like democracy tolerance, because it's very good topics for Ukraine. And also we are planning to work with a youth network, because we have very strong youth network, and we planning a lot of activities, and it's again together with other non-government organizations, for example, like Transparency International, and of course we focus on how development our projects that we have with colleagues from Swedish Union Civil Service ST. And we have a lot of ideas, and we are planning how we will organize education, how we will organize our meetings and activities, and actually even on November last year we visited Sweden with a big delegation from Ukraine with our members, and we visit the office and had a seminar and talking about future, talking about how we can implement all experience that we took from Swedish colleagues to Ukraine reality, and to be better protect our members. And of course it was a lot of plans, and of course now we are still think that's everything we can do sooner or later what we're planning. But of course now we more understood what's mean to be unions representative, because now our members and colleagues in every villages cities, towns, some of them are exactly under occupation from the Russians. Some of them have very hard things with food, medicine, basic supplies and things. And of course, it's very hard for us. And of course, some of them who are municipality workers, they continue to show up on their working place and give a service for citizens. Now they working more like volunteers, but still they show up in working place, even if it's dangerous, and even if they don't know what can happen in this working day today. If they will come back home safe, or they will probably under attack and they can die. So that is very big challenge also for union, because now we are working like union in different situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that before the invasion, the everyday trade union life is very much the same as in Sweden, and it's the same topics and so on. But why would you say that it's so important to support trade union colleagues in crisis?
Yeah, because so then war start, we actually reorganize a little bit our trade union organization, and because we have a strong youth network, we make decisions that it will be like focus on the volunteer. And because we have union representatives and members in different regions and almost everywhere, so we organize big support for our members and their families, and also for other citizens with, for example, accommodation. Then people left the regions on the east or the south Ukraine or in central Ukraine and moved to the western Ukraine because it was a safe place and some moment. So we organize accommodation from them. We help to also support them with a lot of aids like food, medicine, and also try to keep contact with each other. And actually we have a big in the different for example resources like WhatsApp or Messenger. We have groups, and we contact with every members. We try to keep in touch, and we check on everyone, and if they need the help, they contact with us. And a lot of our regional leaders now also they are in volunteer movement, and they help and support members, and it's very important because actually, I think now in Ukraine we really understood what means solidarity, and it's what's mean being trade union. Because before, Ukraine had some a little bit Soviet Union time, experience from trade union. A lot of members, and our members including, they think that trade union is, for example, something to organize New Year events or give them some Christmas cards or flowers on the Women's Day, something like that. So of course now, in this situation, I think members really understood what's mean join trade union. And it's very good, not only like I would like to have something from trade union, I would like the trade union help me, give me food, accommodation, medicine. No, people also, they try to be useful. They try also to do something. They say how I can help, how I can support. And of course it's like very hard to support for Ukrainians with money right now, but with their actions. So, and it's very great because I think that after war our trade union organization will change, and we will not like before, we will stronger, we will more active, and I think it's a big challenge, of course, now for Ukraine, for country, for trade union movement in Ukraine. But I think also that's a little bit positive things in that it change our mind, and it's exactly change, our what our expectation from trade union, what's really mean. And of course for us who are representative, because now we see how it's important to support members and be in touch, keep in touch, be like organize good communications with each other, and it's really important. I think sometimes we forgot we forgot what's mean solidarity. We a little bit get used to normal life. We get used that we have normal working condition, normal salary, and we think sometimes, why I need trade union? And then in the crisis moment, you exactly understood that's okay. I need.
And we, in Sweden, we of course want to support you, and we can support with money. And Vision has decided to donate 7,000 euro to the initiative Trade Union Lifeline that you've talked about, and started by the youth section. And what do you think that how will this money be used?
So the first I would like to say thank you to the donation to your members, and I think that it will be a great help for everybody, for unions members in Ukraine. And I would like to talk a little bit about Trade Union Lifeline, why we actually made decision to establishment it, because we are in our union we are very strong and careful with anti-corruption things. And because sometimes, it's Ukraine, like a country who are still developed, and sometimes we have a problem with corruption in Ukraine. But in the union movement, we are very strict with that. And of course, we would like to create some very, very safe and safe channel, because then it's about money and about donation. We would like that every krona, every hryvnia will donate. We will spend that right way, and with people and person who will really trust. And that's why we make decision that we would like to create this channel, like Trade Union Lifeline, and this special account, and that we can be very strict, and it's only person who 100% trust can, can have use this channel. And actually, even today, we are because these donations, we bought a lot of food, medicine, a lot of supply equipments for our members and their families. And we help also with a lot of stuff for not only for members, but also, for example, for clinics, hospitals. So everyone who asks us about help, we help them. And also, it's establishment by our union, State Employees Union of Ukraine, but we are now we support from this money. We support not only our members, but also, for example, nuclear station. They also have a union, nuclear union, and we also support them. We support health sector, educational sector. So we try to support all unions members all over Ukraine. So it's not only actually for state employees, it's for everybody who are unions and for their family, of course. And also we are very strict with this money, so your members and you can be sure that we will make report, and I think we'll meet again and we'll account more how we spend this money, because for us this is anti-corruption things. It's number one, and we would like, and of course now then Ukraine fight for democracy, democratic values. We would like that after war will be done, our country will be 100% without corruption. So especially we're very careful with money and donations which we have now. So
thank you for this and for all that you're doing, and we hope that that you very soon will be able to focus fully on the reconstruction of Ukraine and of the trade union work. Thank you.
And also, can I add? So about this trade union lifeline, we think like this, that if war will, for example, and soon, in some money that people, members from different unions donate in this account will still we will not spend it. We would like to use this money from rebuild Ukraine or for rebuild the unions, because probably that, for example, in Kharkiv region, trade unions building completely bombing and destroyed, and also we have this problem in other regions. And we think that this will be good for present and for future also.
Yes, we really hope so, and we look forward to meet you again. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Jag tycker att det här samtalet med Oksana gör det så tydligt hur viktigt och avgörande det fackliga arbetet är både i vardag och kris, och att vår fackliga styrka växer när vi lyckas att samarbeta även över gränserna. Och för Vision är det ju så att vårt fackliga engagemang och vårt solidaritetsarbete inte stannar vid Sveriges gränser, utan när vi har möjlighet att bidra och nätverka med andra fackliga kollegor så vill vi göra det. Jag tycker också att det blir väldigt tydligt att demokrati och frihet och våra mänskliga fackliga rättigheter inte är någonting som vi kan ta för givet. De måste vi kämpa för varje dag och vinna varje dag. Och jag är stolt över det stora engagemang som har visats inom Vision när det gäller att stötta fackliga kollegor, och vi kommer fortsätta det arbetet.